MVP.
Gotta love that music contrast there, man. That was awesome.
And awesome is hopefully also this mirror match. To the top right, we have our pink Protoss. Not the pink panda, but the pink Protoss. It started with a P though.
Yeah,
it is.
Starting! Parting!
Parting.
The red loofah acrobat.
Smacking down 2 Zergs.
And his opponent for the team MVP, he's not Heads, and he's not Sonic.
Nope.
He is
MVP! Danger!
He actually did name himself after the Sonic the Hedgehog character. And then started to dye his hair a similar color. Really like that.
As long as he's not suddenly starts flying.
Color. It's actually going to be a cannon rush. It's you actually.
Who predicted that?
How did you predict that? He's going to get away with it.
Yeah.
There's no reason to scout this position.
There's no reason whatsoever.
Because you can't hide gates there. Gates are too big. Oh my god.
Told you. That's exactly what Tails. That's Tails.
You know, that's how normally he is, man. It's been a while since I have cast a professional match for Cannon Rush. And this is going to work.
As you said, there is no reason for him to scout this position.
Yeah, a gate would not fit there. If you made a gateway there, I'm pretty sure it would be able to be seen by the mining probes. If you made it maybe to the left side, maybe it would be hidden.
There's no Zealot. Now it's being started. A little bit late, but yep, 2 more cannons are going to be placed on very soon.
Yeah, he's probably going to... Yep, there's the first one and the
2.
second one.
Waiting with both of them until the first cannon finishes. It's outside of the range!
He messed up his placement! He has to cancel! And now, he's not attacking the second cannon because he knows that the first cannon's in range, yeah. He knows he can't attack it because if he does, he's going to lose his probes. Now he's only going to be able to mine from the right patches. I think the Nexus is also in range of that cannon.
The Geyser is actually blocking the space for the probes so that they cannot hit the cannon. And now he's going for the... he's caking down the pylon, but the gate will still be powered by the other one.
Now, of course, the Zealot has been sent across the map to do a counterattack.
Long distance mining going on at the natural.
And the Nexus, I think it's in range, but I'm actually not sure. I'm pretty sure it's in range of the newest cannon.
The counterattack at the bottom, there is no cannon, is there?
Oh no! He targeted the probe and he missed, and he lost the Stalker!
Oh, that's brutal.
Oh, worst possible scenario there. It was so close, and he can't hit the Nexus.
He cannons at the bottom, tries to build up a defense, and with all those probes that are building on the come off the mineral line, he will be able to take down this one Zealot. The cannon had to be cancelled, but he's building another one. And even though the Zealot gets a few kills, he will die eventually.
Well,
there it is.
Counter, there is still no gateway for Tails.
Yeah.
And the Warp Gate research is going to finish. Killing the Nexus is not going to affect that. He's still mining a ton of gas right now. He's even got the Nexus going up. I would say that actually...
It's definitely not over yet.
Harding is still going to be ahead after this. He's not really losing that much mining time, and he's going to have a Nexus, and he's just got so much more tech. He's just going to make a few Stalkers and attack.
It's going to be very hard for Tails to take down the gate in the Cybernetics core, so he's not going to take the tech down, and the tech is just much better. Now the Nexus is gone, but at the bottom, at the natural, we nearly have the second Nexus completed for the StarTale Protoss. He just has to wait a little bit longer, and now Tails started his own gateway. He realized that this is not over just yet.
And even though there's no gas at that natural, he already mined a ton. He's got 202 available, plus the gas of Tails is just now being started anyways. So he's in a pretty good spot right now. I mean, all things considered, he's got one Warp Gate finished. He can actually just continue to make Stalkers and make sure that there's no way for Tails to actually try to use the cannons to take a Nexus or do anything.
A little bit sad for him is, of course, that he was not able to get into the main base earlier. If he would now actually be able to sneak units into the main base of his opponent, that would mean the end for Tails immediately. But the position for Parting is definitely a good one. If you just compare the worker counts, he's a little bit behind, but that's definitely worth it. With all the minerals that have been invested by him already and that are now useless at the top.
Oh, he got vision for just a second. Warps in the Zealot.
Oh my god.
Being very annoying here.
Oh my god, so close. And now he walks in. He walks in with the Stalkers. One dies, but the second one is alive, and now he can just kite those
And
units
he can just keep warping
Sunday.
in. He just keeps warping in at that pylon.
He has the vision now, and he uses it. Oh my
This
god.
is curtains for Tails.
Parting!
That cannon's about to finish at the top of the ramp, but he's not going to be able to use it. It doesn't matter. He's just going to keep warping in on the high ground.
Yeah.
Three more gates going up.
He's going to be warping in. There's the warp in, and at the same time, of course, the problem is that they have still Stalkers against no Stalkers. He still has this advantage. He can kite.
Yeah. And the Zealot does get taken out, but he will just warp in another one. His gates are getting closer. As long as he can keep vision up here, there's no way for this attack to be defended. Eventually, he's just going to be overwhelmed.
Another probe dies. One
more
warp.
Oh! As long as the Zealot's alive, I don't know if he can actually have a warp in.
No, I don't really think so.
I don't think so either. He's got 13 seconds left on that. He's not even going to try. He tries to go for probes here.
Tails still has a little bit of an advantage when it comes down to the worker count, but he just does not have the gates. There are 4 gates already in total for Parting now. And the only gate there's only one gate for Tails. There's just so much.
Yeah, if he just waits and warps in, here's a few options. If he waits and warps in 2 rounds, he's going to break the cannons.
That's the warp in. He has vision on the high
yeah,
ground. He uses it. Oh my god, the Stalker count. 3 against 2. He's killing Harvesters. Desperately, Tails trying to surround him. He's able to pull it up. He traps every single Stalker.
I don't know if I really like this choice to try to break up like this. He does finally take the Harvester lead, and he still has the bit of production. But that was a bit rash, I feel.
Better Harvester lead, better production. He wants to walk off the ramp once more to get the high ground vision. As soon as the cooldown is ready, I feel he's going to try to pull it off.
You gotta be so careful that weak Stalker. Wait for his shields to come back before he tries to attack like that. He wants to bait these units into the cannons. This game is insane right now.
Yeah, it definitely is, but the advantage still to Parting, but this is really, it's so entertaining. Now the pylon is endangered. He walks up to him, he's trying to pull it off one orbit, but the pylon, it dies. And now Parting realized that he cannot fight against the units and the cannons. He has to fall back. The Harvester count is identical.
Yeah, Parting is, he's now actually supply blocked. He's making another pylon down here. And,
in the main base to the top right, we have Tails warping in units and now taking down those structures.
He's going to have the high ground advantage here to start picking away at structures again as well. I really feel like Parting, his angle of attack here was just so, it was too aggressive. He didn't need to do it quite like that.
What a crazy game! Tails with the cannons, and then suddenly we have Parting coming back, and now Tails is actually way ahead in the Stalker count.
I don't know if I like this choice to fight with less Stalkers, though. He can just bring them all together. I think this may be too much for him to handle.
This game is crazy. This is really insane. He's pulling the probes off the line. He's being pressured from 2 angles.
He's trying to use that high ground advantage. Really nicely done here. Continue to warp in units. Just keeping the unit lead here. He's got the better probe count as well.
For a short amount of time, it looked like Parting would be the show winner in this game, but suddenly now it's Tails who's once again ahead. Trapping those Stalkers in the bottom left for support.
There's too much.
It is too much, Wolf.
Way too much. And Parting took a lead and threw it away here, I feel. Now I just don't see this ever being able to work. He's just got way too many Stalkers. He's doubling the Stalker count. Even more than that, 12-5.
He has more Stalkers. He has more Harvesters. He is so far ahead. It is actually crazy. This is really crazy. There are Stalkers everywhere. He's walking down the ramp. He wants to finish it. Tails wants to punish Parting right now, and he does it. This game is about to be over in just a few seconds.
Yep, Parting will lose his Stalkers here. The Zealots now being kited. Tails has done it. He's going to bring MVP back into this just a little bit at least. What a great choice of builds here. Didn't work out for him, but he defended well. He never gave up.
8 probes left. Where's the GG? There we have it. Tails wins the game, starts things off with a cannon rush. Parting holds. What a crazy match.
That was, well...
Yeah.
I mean, when I saw him walk the units up against those two cannons, I was like, maybe this works, but I think he really underestimated what Tails could have there.
To be honest with you, I thought it was over when Tails warped, when Parting warped the 3 Stalkers into the main base. When I saw that warp in, him being on 3 or 4 gates already, and there's nothing left in the main base of Tails, I thought, okay, now it's over. But those probes trapped every single Stalker except for one. All of them were killed, and this was the moment when suddenly Tails had enough Stalkers on his own to take down the pylon on the low ground.
And even beyond that, did he have to do any of that? He could have just made a robotics at home and started teching, and then take his old main base back and be 2 base against 1 while containing his opponent. He could have done anything else, but he just wanted blood. He wanted to kill him, you know? He had that killer instinct, and Tails just never gave up. He held on for dear life, and that was a back-and-forth game like the world's never seen before.
It was really crazy match. And now it is up to StarTale to once again choose a player. They need to take down Tails now, and they have a lot of options. We talked about it earlier. We're going over everything here. It might be just Curious. We have seen great play against Protoss out from Curious, so it might be him.
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure if we see Live already. I think Live is going to be the one player who has to take down Keen. He prepared a lot for Terran lately, so if Keen will show up as the final boss of MVP today, I feel that's going to be Live is going to be his opponent.
I would love to see Suro Shen actually. That's what I want to see.
I think Bomber's Doc was lost.
Yeah, this happens from time to time. He's not always a beat.
No,
there he is.
Yeah.
He's hiding over there.
We're just crawling there and we're just looking, and I'm like, are they looking for the dog? What are they doing?
No, they were just crawling, man. I don't know why they were crawling on the floor. They have this condition where they spontaneously start to crawl on the floor. Those people, I feel sorry for them. I don't know, man. Like, I'm still trying to figure it out. Why did they just spontaneously crawl on the floor? Like, I'm like trying to solve it. Like when you said the dog, I was like, oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. All right, like that completely makes sense. But then the dog's like just right there. I'm like, oh, I don't know. All right. Who's it gonna be? Oh, wow. Sparta coming out, and this guy
defeated his team.
Yes, he did, and he looks pretty decent there. Not one of the most heavy hitters they could have chosen, but we've talked about this a lot in the past with GSTL, where you bring a player out who doesn't have as much booth experience, try to give him as much as he can. He is in Code A, so he's going to get a little bit more, but I like the choice to use him here.
Sparta's in the second round now of Code A. I have not seen his matchup against... Yeah, just his performance in this matchup in the recent past. I don't know how strong he is against Protoss these days, but this is definitely going to be a very interesting choice. What we usually see in the Team League is that in the first rounds, a lot of weaker players are being used by the teams to give them more exposure, to give them experience in the booth. But this is something that we didn't really see today. We saw Bomber, we saw Parting, and now it's up to Sparta, one of the... I want to say lesser known players, but one of the newer additions to the team, formerly known as Zenex Sparta, and he's up against Tails right now, the third player for the team. But before we head into the match, we are having once more a 5-minute break, and then the first TVP of the day is going to start here at the GSTL. See you in a few.
Someone else could handle me. I don't know what I'm supposed to be. You're the only one who really sees. You get me.